Well, that was not the evacuation I've always dreamt of.
So good.
8.9.
What's up? Today I am doing something I've never done before. Rope drop Animal Kingdom. I know. Can you believe it? But I've never done it. I've always been an Animal Kingdom at night guy. I get there late, do a little power hour, all that type of stuff. Today I'm gonna try rope dropping Animal Kingdom. And it's opening at 9 today. Extra magic hours for the hotel guests are at 8:30. So there's gonna be some people that get a little bit of an advantage before us. And I feel like 9's a little later. It's a Sunday, so I feel like it's gonna be busy. 2 ways to rope drop Animal Kingdom. Number 1 is flight of passage and then everything else. You wait whatever it is for flight of passage and then try to do everything else, or you do everything else and then get an individual lightning lane for flight of passage. We're doing the second option, except I'm not getting a lightning lane for flight of passage. That's just what I recommend. If you don't want to wait or like rush to flight of passage, try to do everything else. So we're going to try to knock out everything but flight of passage today. I'm going to start at Navi because I really don't care much for that ride. And I feel like a lot of people after flight of passage will get off and go to Navi. So I don't know if we're going to start with Navi or Safari, but it's going to be one of those two, depending on the crowds that go in at 8:30 for the resorts. But I think we're going to try to hit Navi, Safari, Everest, Dinosaur, food, and get out of here. It's going to be good. Let's see how long it actually takes. I think Animal Kingdom right now is a half-day park at most. It needs more attractions. I'm looking forward to as it adds more. So we're going to see how this rope drop works on a Sunday at 9 o'clock, because I have a feeling it's going to be pretty busy. Let's get in there. 8:30, gates aren't too bad. I'm liking the look of this so far. Currently hold us on the right side if you're not a Disney Resort guest, so we're all kind of held here. Avatar open before you even can get in there, 110 minutes, Navi's 15, no Safari yet, Zootopia is 10, and that's it, because Animal Kingdom has 6 rides. Alright, it's 8:50, we've been released from the Tree of Life. Dinosaur's open, Everest is still down, Safari is still not open, and Flight of Passage is at 120. The majority of people are heading that way, but we're gonna try Navi first. It says it's at 20 minutes. I feel like that packs out because everybody goes from Flight of Passage to Navi, but we're gonna see. That's what we're here for. We're here to test it out. I've not been in this queue in forever because I never really want to wait more than 20 minutes. So let's hope it's just 20. It is cool though, you gotta admit, the theming is phenomenal. Alright, fresh off of Pandora Small World. Honestly, not bad when you wait 10 minutes. It was definitely not 20 minutes. We got on pretty fast and still looks pretty small. Flight of Passage is crazy. It's basically out the queue. It definitely is every bit of 120 minutes. Just knocked out that, easy peasy. Time is currently 9:08. We got in a little bit. They let everybody kind of into the lines before 9 o'clock. At like 8:50, let everybody into the park. So it's 9:08. We're heading to the Safari. It says it's 15 minutes right now. I want to make it clear, I don't know if that's like the usual, but like during early entry, like Everest was down, but Dinosaur open, the character meet and greets open, this stuff open. Safari didn't open until 9 o'clock on the dot. So I know people were heading that way, but it didn't actually open until 9 o'clock. I don't know if that's a usual thing, but just be warned, at least today, it didn't open exactly until 9, so it wasn't a part of early entry today. I am interested to see how busy Safari is, because a lot of people at 9 o'clock dip that way instead of Flight of Passage because of how crazy Flight of Passage was. So I'm interested to see if this was the wrong call. Currently says 25 minutes, so to me that's not too bad. We'll see if we actually wait, because Navi said 20. I also have not been in this non-lightning lane queue in a long time. Everest is up, Dinosaur up. There's still 5 minutes at 9:15.
Karibuni, welcome aboard. Let's go. Jumbo everyone, my name is Anna and I will be your safari guide. To the right there is an Okapi. Up on the hill to the left there is a black rhinoceros. season. They can nest in colonies of up to 500. Hippopotamus, Maasai people, because they live in the same areas around Kenya. A group of them is called a tower because of spring, but they have no problem mixing or mingling. Can be 3 to 4 feet long each and have a honeycomb-like structure in migration, where they migrate about 1,000. Unfortunately, the white rhino has been poached in the same way that the black rhino has.
Fresh out of the safari, not a bad wait. We waited like 15 minutes. It said 25, waited 15 minutes. The ride itself is super long, but it was very cool this morning because the animals are super active, which I hear they're more active in the morning and at night. And they definitely were today. So that was very cool. Just so you know, as we get out of that, we're heading over to Everest and Dinosaur now. Dinosaur is 5, Everest is 20. And then Safari and Navi River are each 45 minutes apiece. So we definitely picked the right choice to go with those in the beginning. I would say it worked out pretty well because the Safari was moving before all the lightning lanes got in there, but the lightning lane line already is pretty backed up. So now it's making the Safari line back up. So I think that's the way to do it. Last Christmas in Dino Land. I'm gonna get a lot of dinosaur videos in the next 2 months before this goes away because I'm just gonna miss it so much. Hour in the park opening, still a 5-minute wait. Hate to say it, but that might be a reason why it's closing.
The Cretaceous period, and I can assure you that all time rovers have been securely locked on those coordinates.
That's right. See? Securely locked. Access denied.
This is secret. Listen up. We've got to get in, grab the Iguanodon, and get out before that asteroid hits. Let's roll!
Styracosaurus.
Not our dino.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just little one.
Algeramus.
Time to get serious. Locking autopilot on homing signal now! That's it! Abort mission! Abort! Abort! Forget it! Get them out now! They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it!
Mission accomplished.
You made it!
Well, that was not the evacuation I've always dreamt of. But it counts, you know, got evac'd right there. So a few things. One, as you're moving on a ride, don't stand up like the guy behind us and stop the ride and then it goes too far. And then two, also like the people behind us, don't give the cast members a hard time for something they can't really control. It's safety related. We waited like 10 minutes, not the end of the world. I mean, it technically counts as an evac. I don't count it though. I was hoping, you know, middle of the ride evac for Dinosaur. But fun, so that kind of stalled us a little bit. So let's get to Everest and see what that's at right now. She's a beaut. She's a beaut. Because of that delay too, Dinosaur went up to 40 minutes. So I'm just saying, I'm timing it right today. This is the good move. Some of it's a little bit of luck. Gonna make up some time, hit the single rider line. It's only 25 minutes, so not a bad wait if you're with a group, but just to make up some time, I'm just gonna hit the single rider, you know.
Secure swap belongings.
Line for Everest out the door right now. From Everest, gonna call it there probably. Get some food real quick, so we'll do a quick food review. But not even 11 o'clock as we get out of Everest there. So those 4 rides done in 2 hours. And again, it's 9 o'clock, so it's a little bit busier at Rope Drop today than it usually is at 8. I think that's the way to do it. It's to hit Navi, Safari, and Everest and Dinosaur. Take your pick over there. We like Dinosaur. Again, if Dinosaur doesn't go down there a little bit, we probably don't wait as long, but it's okay. It's all good. The shows like Zootopia, you know how long that pretty much is. Lion King, you know how that goes. Let down by noon and just have Flight of Passage and be done with it. I think that's the way to go about it. Not a bad rope drop. Let me know if you want me to try Flight of Passage. I don't think it's worth it unless you're at a Disney resort because that line backed up so fast. But if you are at a Disney resort, get up, get the Flight of Passage, and you can knock all of this out in 3 hours. All right, I already dug in, already had things about the pulled pork mac and cheese, 8.9. It's so good, dude. The pulled pork, the mac and cheese coleslaw, it works perfectly. Flame Tree, You guys know I love it. You guys watch that video. I'm sure you watch all my videos. Over here, food is great. Some people commented, they're like, oh, flame tree isn't good. You're lying, you're dumb, you don't know what you're talking about. This is delicious. Like I said, I was worried because I think it went up in price. It's 13 bucks for this, but it's a good sized portion, definitely very filling. The only thing is they don't put a ton of barbecue sauce on it. You need to get that extra barbecue sauce. They usually offer, and like I said, they gave me 2, but if they don't, ask if you can get some extra barbecue sauce. They'll give it to you on the side so you can control that. So good. So good. 8.9. If you're coming here, get the pulled pork mac and cheese. Well, there you have it. That's a video. That's a rope drop. Never rope dropped Animal Kingdom before. I think it was pretty successful, despite the evacuation. Pretty successful. 4 things done in that time. Food review done. I could power through Lion King, Nemo, and Zootopia right now. You kind of know what you're getting with that. So the only thing, like I said, if you are not staying at a Disney resort, I wouldn't do Flight of Passage first, which is absolutely crazy. It's down to like an 80-minute wait now, so I'd obviously rather wait that than the 120 was this morning. And usually I don't always believe the full wait times, and it might not have been 120, but it was packed out this morning because everybody in early entry went there first. Unless you're at a Disney resort and are getting there super early, I would start with these other ones and then you work your way there forward. Not a bad road drop though. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you want me to do a Flight of Passage in the future and other parks you might want me to rope drop as well and test those theories. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on Thursday.